Hey guys, what's going on? Man Cave here, and yes, we are outside, and yes, there's the tailgate to my truck, and yes, this is a very large pile of pea gravel. It's about almost a half a ton of pea gravel to be exact. But to show you guys what that pea gravel is going to be going on, first I'm going to show you guys what's going to be coming very, very soon. Just got to start working on it. So for that, we're going to take a little walk. After we get up here, all this real estate right here, you can see this is the front walk to my house. All this area back in here is going to get sprayed with weed killer. And there's going to be nice little scale roads built all around it. A couple houses, maybe a garage or whatever. Something cool just to drive around on. But the big stuff, we need to take a further walk for that. And we're going to go straight through the damn bushes for this. I was going to use this, but it'd take too much pea gravel to cover. Okay, so now we're over here on the side of my yard. Basically from that upturned brick there, we're going to come across in a straight line over to this piece right about here. So that's a pretty good distance from there. From there, we're going to go up the hill on an angle, of course. I'm thinking about using maybe this whole piece right here too. Because when you look at my property, it juts out in weird ass places. It comes up, raises out, and then goes back down. So I'm thinking maybe coming all the way over across. And then right where that edge comes up, comes straight up to here, and then straight across over to this tree. This is going to be a whole scale city, basically. Should look pretty cool when it's all said and done. But talking about it and doing it are two different things. So I've got plans for a scale suspension bridge that's going to either look like the Bear Mountain Bridge or the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, which are both in New York. And both bridges I've been over many, many times. Or maybe even the Tappan Zee River Bridge. Who knows, might decide to get balls into the George Washington Bridge. Either way, we've got plenty of land to work with, and we have our construction material for the road sitting over there conveniently. Hopefully, here in the future, I'll start with building miniature buildings large enough to fit RCs and stuff in. That way, everybody can see a pretty cool little mini city and work with it. That way I got better places to shoot instead of being down in the woods all the time. And for those of you who haven't seen this yet, this is my reworked poncho that I've had for forever. Rocking the new Proline Ford F-250 body. These are the battery and toolboxes from a Tamiya Semi. The stacks came off of, I'm wanting to say that is the Air Max stack, but it's, no, that's the Night Hauler. Those are the stock Night Hauler stacks. They're drilled through the bottom and tapped. A Dinky's Woodman trailer painted to match the truck. A custom drop hitch. And just for scaling this, some welding tanks, a couple motors, and some jack stands. On some old vintage, I believe those are the Tamiya Hummer wheels with 1.9 rock creepers. But I've got something that's absolutely going to blow your mind. Holy crap, what's this? This is a little brain fart I came up with a while ago. I've been kind of hiding it from everybody. And I think it's time to bring it out. I know I'm going to have to reshoot some more paint on it because I don't like how it did what it did in some places. But this chassis was 100% built by me. I didn't buy it anywhere. I didn't trade for it. This was built off of a Wraith skid. Started with just 2 little pieces of flat steel, and then just bent the rod around it. And I basically just started putting tubes in here, tubes in there, wherever it looked good, and boom, we ended up with a chassis. And it's going to be running the running gear that's underneath the Mustang right there. But for the time being, since this needs another coat of paint, it could sit there and it's not going to hurt my feelings if it sits there for a little while. This one's going to be kind of like a donor vehicle because I'm not fond of loaning out showtime without somebody putting a deposit down. So we're going to be using this chassis here for people to get the taste of what a Southern buggy can do without worrying about damaging a $2,000+ rig. I'll go ahead and bring the Mustang over here to show you guys basically what the gear is. Axial Wraith skid. I believe the gears and the trans on this one are stock, but it does have the Robinson Racing Gen 3 metal slipper on it. RC 4-wheel drive Punisher shafts, XR10 shocks, Wraith upper and lower links, AR60 axles, some locked up RC wheels with Tennessee cut rock crusher MT22s, which basically every other lug is cut out, and I'm going to do a little bit better job because I've got a new tool in the shop too. You guys know that I use a pair of pliers and stuff to cut my tires with, but now picked this up off of a fellow RC crawler member, and it's a single speed Dremel, but what's cool about it is it's got a flex shaft on it, so I can set the Dremel down and just take this wheel here and just go in here and get every groove absolutely perfect the way I want it. Shave it down, and it'll look pretty awesome when it's done. So I'm really looking forward to doing that because I'm tired of cutting them with pliers and then having little nipples hanging off of them, and you have to keep trimming it down and trimming it down, or burning them something hot to score it, like a hot knife or whatever. But I figured I'd show you guys this, show you the Ford. There's some other things I've done, but I'm not going to reveal them until I actually do the actual videos for them. So I think on that note, I just probably blew some of your minds, and the other ones probably, you get the usual ones who don't care either way, so just roll with it day to day. So we're going to shoot this with another coat of paint, hope it turns out better, let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow start putting it back together and putting the electronics in it. As always, thanks for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.